Hello children, good morning. In our previous class we have discussed how to form the numbers. Yes, smallest and greatest numbers we have formed in our previous classes, and also we have discussed exercise 2.4. In this class we are going to the next new topic, that is rounding off. What is the topic name is? Topic name is rounding off. It is also called as approximation. Yes my dear kids, in this class we are discussing now this topic. It is very useful and very helpful for our daily life, and how to rounding off the numbers or exact number is there something. Yes, if suppose 4389, yes, if I tell in the rounding off number 4389 is 4400 or 4000. Yes, this is the rounding off number. Yes, how to write this rounding off number in this class we are discussing. Yes, here my dear kids, there are three cases are there. The first case is rounding off to the nearest tens. The first case is to the nearest tens, and in the second case to the nearest hundreds. If I tell that number to the nearest hundreds, we will see and learn this condition, and we will go through the examples and discussing later. Then, and the third condition is also there, that is case number 3, to the nearest thousands. That case we will be discussing later. Now one by one I will come to the first case, that is case number 1, rounding to the nearest tens. Rounding to the nearest tens. Before going to the first case, I want to tell the sign of approximation or rounding off. This is the approximation sign, symbol. This is the approximation symbol. Okay. The first case is telling that to the nearest tens. How to tell to the nearest tens? Yes, I am coming with one example here. My dear kids, the condition is telling that if the digit at the ones place is less than 5, okay, is less than 5, it is replaced by 0. It is replaced by 0 while retaining the other digits. Yes. Now I am taking one example here, that is 64. Tell me, this is 64. Now I want to write in the nearest tens or rounding off number. What is the rounding off number or approximate number to the nearest tens? Yes, it is a 2-digit number, of course. Yes. First of all, if the digit at the ones place, you don't see any digits or any places. You just see the ones place. In the ones place, what number is that? That is 4. 4 is less than 5. Yes. Then it is replaced by 0. So instead of 4, you have to write 0, and while retaining the other digits, means that 60 is the rounding off number. Understood? Next example. This is first example. The next example is I am taking now here 3-digit number 1, 382. Okay. What is the exact? I am telling in the rounding off to the nearest tens. Just tell me. Approximate value of 382 is, I am writing 380. Why I am writing 380? Condition is telling that if the digit at the ones place is ones place, you don't see any other such places, tens and hundreds place you don't see. Just you see their ones place. In the ones place, if the number is less than 5, so 2 is less than 5. Of course 2 is less than 5. That's why instead of 5 you have to replace by 0. Then while retaining the other digits, this is 380 is the rounding off to the nearest tens. Next, third example, I am taking now 4-digit number 5643. Tell me my dear kids, now You are seeing this such places? No, you don't see this tens, hundred, thousands. You don't see these places. You have to see this ones place. This ones place. Yes, it can be write as like this 5640. Why we are writing in the ones place 0? Condition is saying that if the digit at the ones place is less than 5, of course 3 is less than 5. That's why we are replaced by 0. We are replaced by 0 while retaining the other digits. Understood? Again, I'll write one more digit or example. 69,024. Yes, what is the approximate value to the nearest tens? Now I want to write in the nearest 10 numbers. Yes, tell me. 69,000 0 in the hundreds place. 69,020 is the nearest tens place. Tens, okay. 69,020 is the rounding off to the nearest tens, because you just see the ones place, this ones place, and in the ones place this is less than 5. That's why replaced by 0. Then while retaining the other digits, means you have to keep other tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, 10,000s place digits, keep as it is. So it can be read as 69,020 is the rounding off to the nearest tens. Yes, children, rounding off to the nearest tens. In the first condition we are discussed, if the digit at the ones place is less than 5, it is replaced by 0 while retaining the other digits, and we are already examples also we have seen. But what about if the digit, if in the ones place 5 or more than 5 numbers are there, means what we will do? Let's discuss. Yes, the condition is telling that, the second condition in that only, if the digit at the ones place is 5, what I am telling, understand, in the ones place 5 is there, suppose 5 is there or greater than 5 is there, it is replaced by 0. It is also replaced by 0, and 1 is added to the tens place. Keep it in your mind. In the previous first condition, in the ones place less than 5 numbers are there, means we are replaced by 0, and while retaining the other digits, and or means remaining other digits we have to keep as it is. And in the second condition is telling that if the digit at the ones place is 5 or greater than 5, it is replaced by 0 and 1 is added to the tens place, and keep remaining other digits. For example, 217 I am taking now. So what is the round off number to the nearest 10? And now I am telling you that 7 is in ones place. Now keep that 7 replaced by 0. And what about 1? 1 is in tens place. So for that one you have to add 1 number. 1 plus 1 is, it becomes 2. Then keep as it is that hundreds place. Is in the hundreds place 2. 220 is the rounding off number to the nearest tens. Now I am taking the second example, 5186. What is the round off to the nearest tens? Yes, check out their ones place. In the ones place 6 is there, so replaced by 0. 6 can be replaced by 0, so we have to write in the ones place 0. Then 8 is in the tens place. For that 8 you have to add 1 number. 8 plus 1, 9. Then keep hundreds place and thousands place as it is, so it becomes 5190. Now I move to the second case. Here in the second case is case number 2, to the nearest hundreds. Yes, my dear kids, here first of all I will explain the conditions. The digit at the ones place is always replaced by 0. Yes, first of all I am writing here example. Yes, Through the example, I will explain this sum or this case. Okay, what is that? One example, 684. Now I want to write its nearest hundreds place or nearest hundreds number. Okay, 684 is the example. The digit at the ones place is always replaced by 0. Whatever is there in the ones place, you should write in the ones place 0. Understand? Okay, this is first case, first condition. In the second condition, if the digit at the tens place, if the digit at the tens place is less than 5, yes, check out, is there in the tens place less than 5? 8 is greater than 5. That's why if the digit at the tens place is less than 5, it is replaced by 0. But here not there in the less than 5, while retaining the other remaining digits. So this condition is not applying to the given example. Now I move to the third example. Third example is saying that if the digit at the tens place is 5, yes, you don't see hundreds place here. Before you return in the ones place, whichever number is there, you keep should you keep 0 or replace by 0. Then you see the tens place. In the tens place, if the less than 5 number is there, it is replaced by 0. But in the given example, this tens place is 8. 8 is greater than 5. That's why I am seeing the third condition. If the digit at the tens place is 5 or more than, yes, 8 is more than 5, more than, it is replaced by 0. First of all, you have to replace by 0. The tens place is there, no, that 8. You write, instead of 8, you write 0. Then 1 added, this one number, 1 added to the hundreds place. Hundreds place is there, no, here. Hundreds place, what number is there here? 6. 6 is there in the hundreds place. That 6 number, that add 1. 6 plus 1, 7. So 700 is the nearest hundreds to the given 684. 684 is very nearest to the 700. It means that 684 is very nearest to the 700. Understood? Yes, my dear kids. Now I will take one more example here. Second example, 48,256. Yes, how many digits are there? 5 digits. Yes, what is the approximate value or approximate or nearest to the hundreds? Nearest to hundreds. Now I am telling in the hundreds, nearest hundreds. Yes, you don't see this any 1000, 10,000 place. You just see there in the ones place 6 is there. Yes, in the first condition, the digit at the ones place is always replaced by 0. They are telling that if any number is there, you should write 0. That is first case is clear. Second case or second condition. In the second condition, if the digit at the tens place is less than 5, yes, check out, it is less than 5. No, 5 is equal to 5. The retaining you have to, it is replaced by 0, but while retaining the remaining digits. This is not applicable for this example number 2. Now the third example condition, if the digit at the tens place is 5, exact 5 is there, tens place, in the tens place exactly 5 is there, what you do? You should replace by 0. Exact tens place is 5 or more than 5. If 5 is there or less, more than 5 is there, you have to replace by 0. Then only you are not replacing by 0. After replacing by 0 to the tens place, then hundreds place is there, that hundreds place 2. This, for this 2 we have to add 1. Yes, my dear kids, tell me 2 plus 1. What 2 plus 1? 2 plus 1 is 3. then the retaining all the digits are retained, means it should be constant. So then in the thousands place 8 is there, you keep as it is. In the thousands, 10,000 place 4 is there, keep as it is. So it can be read as 48,300. 48,300 is the nearest hundreds to the 48,256, or else I am telling this 48,256 is nearest to 48,300. Okay, now I am moving to the third example. One more example I am taking here. 6,38,029. This is the third example. How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 digits. It is a 6 digit number. Now I want to write their approximate value to the nearest hundreds. Now what you do? Keep 0 in the ones place. Whatever is there in the given ones place. Okay. Now in the given example, ones place is 9, but you write, or you have to replace 9 by 0. Yes, this is over. Then in the tens place, less than 5 is there. Less than 5 means you have to replace 0, replaced by 0. This second condition is applicable here. If the digit at the tens place is less than 5, because 2 is less than 5, it is replaced by 0, while the remaining digits, retaining the remaining digits, means all digits should be constant. So in the hundreds place 0 is there, you write as it is. In the thousands place 8 is there, keep as it is. 3 is there, keep as it is. And in the lakhs place 6 as it is. So it can be read as 6,38,000. 6,38,000. Understood, kids? Yes. The next case is third case, to the nearest thousands. To the nearest thousands, the digits. This is the condition. First of all, we will one by one conditions we have to explaining you. Yes. The first condition is telling that the digits at the ones and tens place, are always replaced by 0. The second condition is telling that if the digit at the hundreds place is less than 5, in the hundreds place less than 5 is there, it is replaced by 0. That is second condition. And in the third condition, if the digit, this is second condition, and in the third condition, if the digit at the hundreds place, you check, we will write nearest thousands place, you concentrate on hundreds place. Okay. Next, more than 5, it is replaced by 0, and 1 is added to the next hundreds place. Next place is the one, that is thousands place. You have to add 1 to the thousands place, retaining all the remaining digits. It means that then any digits are there, any places are there, lakhs place, 10 lakhs, 10 crore, any such places are there, you keep constant or remaining same. Okay. These are the conditions. Once again I will repeat. Once again, to the nearest thousands. Now we are writing the nearest thousands. Okay. If the condition is, first one is telling that the digits at the ones place and tens place tens places are always replaced by 0. And the second case is if the digit at the hundreds place, next hundreds place is that in the hundreds place less than 5 is there, means you have to replace by 0. Then the third condition is telling that if the digit at the hundreds place, if in the given number or given example hundreds place is exactly 5 or more than 5, you have to replace by 0. Then add 1 to the next thousands place is that thousands place, you have to add 1 to the given thousands place, and the remaining digits like 10,000 place, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore, any such these places are there, no? You keep same. Okay, this is the condition, or this is the case number 3. We are going to the examples and discussing this one. Yes, same, that is third case it is. Yes, here some examples I am already written here. Now if I write this 1176 nearest to the thousands, yes, which is the nearest thousands place, thousand number to the 1176, what is the condition? First condition, yes, the first condition is telling that in the ones place and tens place, whatever number is there, you should replace by 0. In the ones place 0, tens place 0. Correct. Okay. Next, in the hundreds place, what is there in the hundreds place? 1 is there. If the hundreds place 1 is there, or 5 is there, or less than 5, if in the hundreds place less than 5 is there, means you should replace by 0, then retaining the remaining digits. It means that, so in the hundreds place also 0, then keep 1 as it is. So 1000 is the very nearest thousand number to 1176, or 1000 is the approximate value or rounding off number to the 1176. The next number is 4382. So it is a symbol of, or it is a sign of approximation. Yes, my dear kids, tell me, in the, what you do in the hundreds, tens place, ones place, one in the ones place, in the tens place, whatever your number is there, you should write in the ones, you should write in the tens and ones place 0. So 2 0 becomes 0, 8 becomes 0. Then what you do? 3 is less than 5. 3 is less than 5. So what you do? Replace this 3 is replaced by 0. Then remaining thousands place is 4 to keep as it is. So 4000 is the rounding off to the nearest thousand. 4382. Approximate value is, approximate number is 4000. Next, third example here, 58,936. It can be read as 58,936, isn't it? Now, what you do? In the ones place and tens place, it is replaced by 0. So, in the ones and tens, I have written 0. Next, in the hundreds place, 9 is greater than 5. Correct now? Yes. The third condition is telling that only if the digit at the hundreds place is 5 or more than 5, it is replaced by 0. You have to replace, first of all, you have to replace this hundreds place, 9 is replaced by 0. Then again work is not stopped there. Okay, now we are going to the thousands place. Next hundreds place, after next thousand place is there. That thousands place is, we are adding this 8 is there, no? 8, we are adding 1 to the next thousands place and retaining the remaining digits. So 8 plus 1 is 9, 5 keep as it is. So 59,000 is the rounding off to the nearest thousands. Correct? I hope all are understanding. Yes, my dear kids. The last example I will explain you with the help of the conditions. See the conditions here. 3 conditions are there in the case number 3. Yes, already you have known. Yes, first of all, read the number. Anybody? Already you are able to read this. How many digits are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits. You are already learnt up to 9 digit numbers. How to read, how to write, all you know. Now it can be read as 54,36,029. So first of all I am writing here in the ones place and tens place. I replace this 9 and 2 by 0 or zeros. Next, what is there in the hundreds place? 0. 0 is less than 5. Correct now? 0 is less than 5. That's why you keep The second condition is that telling that if the digit at the hundreds place is less than 5, it is replaced by 0. So this 0 is there, you keep 0 as it is, you do not disturb them. Then 6 as it is, 3 as it is, 4 as it is, and 6 as it is. This is the number 64,36,000 is the rounding off number to the nearest thousands. Understood? Okay dear kids, in this class we have discussed how to rounding off the given number or how to say the approximate value or rounding off number to the given number. Okay, in the next class we will see you.